This video is brought to you by ncix.com. Great technology, selection, and service.
Hey guys, Iber here with Canucks, and there's so much we can expect from a gaming keyboard. I mean, we've got all types of switches, lighting customization, and some modular elements, but it seems Logitech is there to reinvent the gaming keyboard with their Romer G mechanical switches that aims to close the gap between the drastic difference of standard mechanical switches and rubber dome. So this is their custom-made G910 Orion Spark priced at $180, which is probably one of the most expensive gaming keyboards on market. So to kick things off, the build quality of the G910 is okay. The plastic housing feels solid, and only when compared to something like the K95 with aluminum housing, it feels inferior in the build quality department. I love the design of the G910. It's not too aggressive with a hint of simple and gaming-centric elements, but be prepared to make some room on your desk as the keyboard is massive. The G keys, WASD, and the arrow keys have extra transparent elements on the keycaps for additional brightness and illuminated model number inside the palm rest. Speaking of the palm rest, it is non-removable, so you won't be able to use the Spark without a palm rest permanently, but there is a top cover that can be replaced to accommodate for larger hands. It's comfortable for gaming, but non-symmetrical form was strange to use for both hands, strictly for typing. This is a major oversight for Logitech, as we would love to see a top cover designed for dual hand use. There are 5 G keys on the left side and 4 more right above that are easy to reach, but they're so close to the F keys. It is really easy to miss your desired G key and press the buttons below. M1, M2, and M3 are profile shift, and MR is your macro manager. You can quickly disable the Windows key and turn off the lighting completely, plus there are media controls with a volume dial on the right side for convenient access with your right hand. One of the unique features is a built-in phone dock where you can place any smartphone or tablet up to 7 inches. It sounds like a gimmicky feature, but it is an upgrade in many ways over the original built-in display. Using Logitech's proprietary apps known as the ARCS Control for Android and iOS, you can get some in-game stats, but the game list is still pretty short. You can monitor CPU, GPU, and RAM usage, plus media playback controls that might come in handy if you're not at your desk. This is Logitech's attempt to encourage further integration with mobile apps and your game time, and it is there for your experimentation. At the bottom, we find anti-slip pads and appropriate razors to angle the keyboard at your convenience. Now let's talk about the new Romer G mechanical switch and accompanying keycaps. First, the switch has been designed from ground up to appropriately incorporate lighting that is right in the center that allows uniform and consistent lighting per key and avoid the brightness gradient found on MX Cherry switches that is a positive. Notice the switch mount is completely different, and thus finding replacement caps at the moment will be impossible. Key tops here are questionable and right away will not be for everyone. Instead of smooth curves, we have angular surfaces that keep your fingers in place, but this is far one of the weirdest experiences for typing in a negative way. Plus, there are some inconsistency between the keycaps, like the Windows key is convex and the angular shape on Tab, Caps Lock, Shift, and Control isn't the same. The Romer G switch is designed to be lighter with about 25% reduced travel distance compared to MX Cherry switch that makes actuations quicker, along with faster rebound that contributed to a great gaming experience, but after only getting used to the new switch. Lighting customization is one part of the G910 that users will appreciate, with individual backlit keys and full flexibility per key, per zone, and even per game lighting. There's a full set of lighting effects from breathing, color cycle, wave from center with plenty of controls for each of those. Plus, the lighting SDK is open for developers to expand the horizon of other effects built for specific games or applications. The driver software is definitely one of the best, with simple to navigate UI and physical layout for easier button mapping, and you can store up to 3 profiles on the G910. There are 4 lighting modes, the first one being freestyle to set color per key. The second option is zones that let you group desired keys. The third is commands that lets you show active game keys, and the last option, effects, that lets you select the different styles like breathing, star effect, color cycle, and color wave, where you can set the direction either horizontally or vertically or center out. And the last effect style is key press that slowly dims registered keys, and you can adjust the speed of all these effects to your preference, so really flexible options that is good to see. So in conclusion, Logitech is on the right path with many elements of the G910 like open lighting SDK and awesome lighting options. The Roamer G key is fast and is a good hybrid between Rubber Dome and MX Mechanical, plus the ARCS Control app opens further potential for extra gaming features that could come in very handy. However, they have failed to address the general use with the keyboard, like the shape of the keys is not optimal for typing and the palm rest doesn't accommodate dual hand use, so it is an expensive piece of gaming tech to not fully satisfy for general use, as this is a gaming keyboard 100%. So that concludes my review. Make sure to subscribe for more similar content and let us know what type of lighting effects you'd like to see integrated given the Open SDK that will encourage a whole lot of customization. As always, thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one.